What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Stormy here, and I am back with another video. And as you guys can see by the title, today we're going to be talking about why Kawaki destroyed the Hidden Leaf Village and why he might not be working alone in the time skip. But before we start, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and follow my Twitter, link in the description. And also thank you guys for 100 subscribers. The next goal is 1K. Now let's move on to the video. Alright, so thanks to chapter 66, we now know that Kawaki can basically destroy the village all by himself due to the fact that he now has all of Ishiki's abilities. Now, assuming that there's no more Otsutskis left, who did Boruto fight before he got to Kawaki? Because if you look at the opening scene, Boruto's clothes are all rugged and messed up, while Kawaki looks extremely fresh. If you look at the village closely, it looks like it just happened. So what if the opening scene is actually a revolution? Kawaki is actually leading that revolution, and the revolution is basically against Naruto in the shinobi world. But going back to Kawaki's clothing, he's wearing purple and white. They're probably asking, what does this have to do with anything? Now, ironically enough, the color of royalty is purple, and underneath the purple scarf, he's wearing white. Now, white is a symbolic color. It basically stands for anything that's good and right. Now, if you remember in the anime, Boro's cult is actually wearing white. Now, this is what you guys call mob mentality. It's already been explored in the series. People in the Naruto verse have always been so gullible, and they basically believe anything. People like Al and Victor have always been overruled by insecurity, with Al saying that he's basically nothing but a tool, and Victor trying to create a whole chakra fruit just so he can be immortal. People with insecurities like those tend to join the wrong side most of the time, and people like Boro would always take advantage of that. And due to that, Boro made countless people believe that he was a saint by essentially poisoning them and basically healing them right after. And by doing this, he made people actually believe in the infinite Tsukiyomi and what he was saying. You can even tie this back to Madara and Obito, where Madara basically manipulated a young Obito, where Madara even kills Rin just to make Obito believe in the infinite Tsukiyomi. And due to Rin's death, Obito realized how messed up the shinobi world was, which leads to the creation of the Akatsuki, and how Pains tries to enforce this mob mentality on Naruto and gave him a whole speech about hatred. Now, moving on, we have to talk about Kawaki's connection with Jigen. Now, even though Kawaki hates his guts, Jigen's brainwashing still remains in Kawaki's till this day. Like, he genuinely believed that he was empty, talentless, good for nothing, and that he's nothing without karma. And Kawaki subconsciously tried to use karma against Boruto in their little sparring match. Now, although on the surface level he said he never wanted karma again, deep down he knew that he wanted it back. But all the more, Jigen was just demoralizing a kid who was already demoralized. And this would birth Kawaki's anger and his rebellious nature that didn't exist before he met Jigen. Because even though Kawaki's biological father was a scumbag, he never really disobeyed his father. It wasn't until he met Jigen that he started acting out. So what would happen if you just destroyed someone's confidence, but at the same time also made them rebellious? At some point, they would want to become their own leader. So now this is where Naruto steps into place. Notice how Kawaki never wants to work in a team unless it involves saving Naruto. And the anime expands on this much more, where basically his teamwork and team effort is basically non-existent. And in the recent chapters in the manga, Kawaki only awakened his karma again when Naruto was in danger. Even Amado claims that Kawaki's love for Naruto is starting to become madness. He even compares it with Code's obsession with the Otsutsuki. In other words, Kawaki is a simp for Naruto. My God! Next up, we have to talk about these scientific ninja tools, because this is where things get even crazier. I think the revolution Kawaki has will involve technology. With these scientific ninja tools, this creates an opportunity for people who were weak as hell to compete with people like Naruto and Sasuke. And I'm not talking about these simple upgrades to your body like Kawaki has. Like Al, for example, that's what I think people are going to be like during Kawaki's revolution. But they're going to be on a whole different power level. Think about Dragon Ball and the androids, and when they destroyed the future. And this would explain why Boruto is a little roughed up before he fights Kawaki. Because if he has to fight some OP ass cyborgs, that would explain everything, and would explain why Kawaki says the era of shinobi is over. So imagine a civil war happening, but mostly everybody is on Kawaki's side. He would also have his own loyal groups sticking beside him as well, and Boruto possibly being by himself. Like, this could be like a Korra situation where there was a group of people that wanted to take out benders, but in this situation they want to take out ninjas. And there's 3 reasons I could come up with. Reason number 1 being that shinobi are outdated, they don't serve a purpose in a world of technology. Reason number 2, Kawaki realizes how messed up the world is and realizes that shinobi are the #1 problem, and that there can't be true peace as long as shinobi are around. Reason number 3, Kawaki is trying to protect everyone from the Otsutsuki and realizes that shinobi can't literally protect themselves from the Otsutsuki. But that's it, we reached the end of this video. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, follow my Twitter, link in the description, and I'm out. Peace.